Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the blue side of things. Welcome to SmackDown Live. And tonight, we have a jam-packed show for you. Women's Championship match, #1 contendership match, and Vince McMahon returns here on SmackDown Live. But it looks like that we're going to get a visit from our SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions who have just made their return only a few weeks back. The Usos. And the Usos, they were taken out of action by Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, the Undisputed Era, a couple of weeks ago when the Undisputed Era was making their impact here on SmackDown Live. But it appears that the Usos have fought through adversity one more time. And now, in a couple of weeks and Unforgiven, they have to fight through adversity for another time when they have to go against Rowan and Harper, the Bludgeon Brothers, a team that I personally wouldn't want to mess with, a team that I personally wouldn't want to get into any type of fight with. But it appears that the Usos have to fight them because it's for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And the Usos, as much as I don't like the way that they operate, the way that they try to take their opponents out for good, you gotta respect the in-ring ethic. And they're gonna go against two men who do respect the in-ring ethic, indeed, the Colognes. But wait a minute. That's Epico Colon and that's Primo. They're both knocked out. Oh no. They're both laid out backstage. And it appears that the Bludgeon Brothers are hunting not only for the Usos, but for the rest of the SmackDown Tag Team Division. Very combustible stuff over there between the Usos and the Bludgeon Brothers, but Vince McMahon and son Shane having a conversation here. And Vince McMahon's gonna send Shane McMahon home. He's the general manager, but Vince is the boss. And Shane McMahon, you know how much he's wanted to get rid of Kevin Owens for the longest. He said he doesn't have a problem with Kevin Owens, but he said he's causing problems backstage, causing problems with the show, and that's why he suspended him. But did Vince McMahon do the right thing here? He told Shane McMahon to leave. He told Shane McMahon to leave the building here to prevent anything from happening between that confrontation that Vince McMahon and Kevin Owens are going to have later in the night. But right now, up next is for the Women's Championship as Bayley challenges Charlotte Flair. And this came about when Bayley actually earned her right to face Charlotte at No Mercy a couple of weeks ago. But she was injured as Alexa Bliss attacked her, and it cost Bayley a couple of weeks of her career as Alexa Bliss went on to challenge Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship. Although she lost, she came out a very strong opponent for the Queen. And Alexa Bliss, she's just been lobbying for another Women's Championship match. It's like sugar, you can't get enough of it. When it comes to Alexa Bliss, she got one shot at the goal. She's not going to let up. She's not going to give up after her loss, which is commendable. But at the same time, her methods of getting there was very questionable. But Bayley, she made her return last week on SmackDown Live. She believed, and also, not only did the fans believe that Bayley earned a Women's Championship match, Charlotte did. And Charlotte laid out the challenge on Monday Night Raw, and it was accepted by Bayley, and it was accepted by the general manager of the women's division, Stephanie McMahon. And this match is set to happen. Two of the best women gonna collide here for that Women's Championship, a title that's defended across Raw and SmackDown Live. Rivals the NXT Women's Championship held by the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. We're not talking about NXT, we're talking about the Blue Brand, we're talking about SmackDown Live. As Charlotte Flair makes her grandiose entrance. As Bayley looks on, Bayley her first shot at the Women's Championship. First official shot. And Charlotte Flair has held that title since Battleground. It's been a long time that Charlotte has held that championship. Has dethroned Sasha Banks. Taken out Sasha Banks, might I add. Has beaten Alexa Bliss. And now Charlotte Flair is looking to add Bayley to that very short list of challengers that have challenged for that Women's Championship. Wants to increase the list by adding Bayley. And Bayley determined. Bayley has already been a former NXT Women's Champion. She's trying to strike gold here with the WWE Women's Championship as Charlotte Flair and Bayley lock eyes. And you can tell both of these women, they have massive respect towards one another, but at the same time, there's also a little feud going on between these two women as Charlotte Flair drops her. And Charlotte, the daughter of the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair. There goes Bayley. Both of these women, excellent match skills here to show off the beginning of this match. As Charlotte Flair now wrenching at the neck of Bayley. This is the first official match of the night. It was going to be the second if it wasn't for Eric Rowan and Luke Harper interfering and attacking the Colognes here before the Usos could get a piece of them. And there goes Charlotte. There goes Bayley. And Charlotte, does Charlotte have the upper hand here? She might have it. Oh, and a knee right to the gut. She has the strength advantage. She has the size advantage here. Oh, an elbow catches Bayley right off the jaw. And these two women, elbow right to the jaw. And now Charlotte with that neck breaker, flipping herself over to connect that a very grandiose neck breaker as Charlotte now has Bayley's neck wrapped. And look at the strength. Look at the lower body strength of Charlotte. Able to lift up Bayley. Oh, but Bayley now. Bayley gonna fight her way out. See that? She's not strong enough as Bayley was able to fight out. But Charlotte tried to give her a piece of her mind. But Bayley now. Bayley with a kick right to the jaw. And both of these women fighting for what is the most important to them, and that is the Women's Championship. And the Women's Championship might just change hands here, but a kick out at 2 though. And you do not see this every week on SmackDown Live. Women's Championship defended. This is a can't miss episode of SmackDown Live, but a huge elbow breaks down the Women's Champion. Brought down the Women's Champion, and now Bayley chopping. Elbows, but no, a right hand by Charlotte. Charlotte makes Bayley eat a right hand, and now a knee right to the spine. Knee right to the spine of Bayley, and Bayley kicks out at 2.5. Not enough for Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte now gonna wait till Bayley gets to her feet. Bayley rolls out some of the skills that Bayley has possessed here over the last couple of weeks since her injury. And now Bayley, another snapmare, but this time a snap kick right to the spine. Right to the spine of Charlotte Flair, now pushing her into the turnbuckle, but the knees collide. The knees collide with the turnbuckle pad, and that pad is very, very loose. And now connecting with the knee breaker, almost smashing the knees together. Did Charlotte Flair, and Charlotte, oh, now gonna work on the lower half of the body of Bayley. Has that figure 8 leg lock. And now Charlotte's trying to do the damage to make that submission maneuver a little bit easier to put in, as Charlotte just almost knocked Bayley's lights out with that huge elbow. And now Charlotte immediately going for the pin here, but a kick out at 2 from Bayley. And Bayley is just going to keep fighting, going to keep staying strong here, as now Charlotte wrenching away at Bayley. But Bayley able to fight out. You know, Bayley's knees, they're in pain. All the work Charlotte has done, and a reverse Hurricane Rana spikes Charlotte. Reverse Hurricane Rana absolutely spiked Charlotte. And now Charlotte taking a breather, rubbing her head, seeing if everything's okay. And now both of these women with a stalemate. And now Charlotte with a gut kick and an elbow. Absolutely staggers Bayley. There goes Bayley over the top. And there goes Bayley to the outside. She landed hard. And Charlotte was spiked, but I think it lit a fire in her. It lit a huge fire in Charlotte Flair. As Charlotte now able to pick up Bayley with ease. Lifting up Bayley with ease and all. Slamming Bayley into the barricade wall. And this does not look good for Bayley. As Charlotte picking her up in a chop. Chop absolutely levels Bayley. Another chop levels Bayley in her attempt to become the women's champion. Another chop. Another chop, but no, Bayley. Bayley with a counter. And now Bayley with chops of her own. Bayley with chops of her own here. And Bayley, Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana flips Charlotte right on her back. Flips Charlotte right on her back. As now Bayley now does she have the momentum? Does she have the momentum? Bayley plex into the corner. Bayley plex into the corner. And Charlotte Flair is reeling. This is going to give Bayley a chance. A chance at gold. A chance at redemption. For what Alexa Bliss done to her a couple of weeks back. And there goes Charlotte. There goes Charlotte. And now Bayley seeing. Gonna see. Checking up on Charlotte. Gonna go back outside the ring now. And now Bayley. Charlotte trying to get to her feet. Trying to quickly get to her feet. She knows she's in no man's land. Charlotte knows that she is in no man's land. And there goes Charlotte. There goes Charlotte as Bayley with the drop kick. Oh my. Drop kick through the turnbuckle. And now Bayley. She might be seeing the gold reflecting in the corner of her eye here. Shoulders are down. Charlotte's in trouble. 2. No. Still in it is the Queen. And now Bayley. Oh, both women was jockeying for position here. And now Charlotte. But Bayley tried to go for an axe handle. Nobody home. Charlotte has her on her shoulders now. And what is Charlotte doing? Oh no. Oh God! Huge stunner. Huge stunner by Charlotte. And now you know the lower half of the body of Bayley has to be in sheer pain. Charlotte has just been targeting that lower half of the body. And look at the athleticism. 1, 2, no. Bayley just slightly puts her shoulders up. But it's not enough. It's not enough. As Charlotte gonna slowly mount the turnbuckle. Gonna mount the mountain here. And wait a minute, moonsault. Nobody home. Nobody home from the moonsault. And Bayley with a German. Turns Charlotte inside out. It turns Charlotte inside out here. And now Bayley. Bayley with the momentum on her side here. Momentum on the side of Bayley. And an elbow. An elbow. And Bayley plex. Bayley plex to Charlotte. Bayley plex to Charlotte Flair. A right hand. Another right hand. A third right hand. But the third right hand doesn't connect. And Charlotte drops Bayley with a drop kick. And you see Charlotte going to the corner. Gonna have to take a breather. But at the same time, she wants Bayley to her feet. And a spear. And a spear. Spear to Bayley. A spear to Bayley. And now a right hand. And now a right hand. And now a right hand. But Bayley gonna make a comeback. Oh, Bayley to belly. Bayley to belly. Off the top. Off the top. No. Charlotte is still in this match. Women's Championship still in the palm of Charlotte Flair. Oh, and an elbow. But the slipping. It's slipping. The championship might be slipping from the grasp. But wait a minute. Charlotte Flair on her own. Charlotte Flair on her own. With the strength and the agility. Climbed up to the top. Climbed up to the top rope and she leveled Bayley. And now levels Bayley's knee. Unbelievable match for the Women's Championship. But wait a minute, Charlotte now. Charlotte has her cradled. No, kick out at 2.5. 2.5 for Charlotte. Charlotte still has the Women's Championship in her grasp, but like I said, it's slipping away slightly. It's slipping. Oh, into the corner goes Bayley. Does not look good for Bayley. Does not look good for the challenger. Both of these women now. Jockey for position. Charlotte, power advantage. Has Bayley on the top rope. Oh, and another right hand. And this is starting to get really physical here. As Charlotte and Bayley. Wait a minute. Holy hell. Spanish fly. Spanish fly. Spanish fly from the top rope. Spanish fly from the top rope. Spanish fly from the top rope. And Charlotte believes that she has Bayley beat. No! 2 3/4. 2 3/4. And this has been a struggle. This has been a fight. And they're all fighting for the WWE Women's Championship. And Bayley thrown to the top, thrown out of the ring by wait a minute. Bayley trying to get to her feet now. Referee at a count of 3. Does not look good. Wait a minute. Oh, and Alexa Bliss. Attacking Bayley. And this is going to cause a disqualification. This is going to cause a disqualification here. And you see Alexa Bliss just eyeing Charlotte. And oh no! Oh, and again! Oh my God! And Alexa Bliss, she says she's wanted her match with Charlotte Flair, but it doesn't give her incentive to ruin this match in a DDT. Doesn't give her any right to ruin this great match. Great match ruined by Alexa Bliss. Absolutely disgusting. And it appears Rusev wants nothing to do with our interviewer backstage, but you heard what he said. He said that Rhino will be crushed at Unforgiven. But ladies and gentlemen, having to switch gears, we are here with the Long Island Ice Zack Ryder. And he's going to go one-on-one with, well, a freak. Lars Sullivan. And Lars Sullivan is not a man I would want to be around right about now. A pissed off Lars Sullivan is a Lars Sullivan I want nothing to do with. And Lars Sullivan making his way slowly but surely to the ring, staring at his prey, staring at Zack Ryder. And I do not envy Zack Ryder in the slightest here. As Lars Sullivan is not happy for what happened last week. Targeted Noam Dar. He went after Noam Dar. Did Lars Sullivan. But Lars Sullivan was caught. Caught with a choke slam by the returning big red machine, Kane. Kane made his return last week on SmackDown Live and beat the absolute hell out of Lars Sullivan. And I genuinely believe that Lars Sullivan has met his match here on the blue brand. There, he was unstoppable for so long. Took out guys like Noam Dar, Shelton Benjamin, Kalisto. And now I believe that Lars Sullivan has met his match in Kane. But wait a minute. And Zack Ryder has some experience with the big red monster Kane. Kane put him out of action a couple of years ago. And now you see Lars Sullivan has Zack Ryder up. You saw that. You heard the Zack Ryder chants. They died down as fast. Quick as a mouse here. And you see Lars Sullivan not going to let up. Going to continue to assault Zack Ryder here in the corner. Not even going to let go. Not even going to let go of Zack Ryder. And Zack Ryder going to have to take a breather here. And now Lars Sullivan has Ryder up. It just does not look good. Freak accident. Freak accident. You could count to 30. But oh no. Oh, but I think Lars Sullivan is not through. He is not done with Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder back again up. And another freak accident. Another freak accident. Another freak. Oh, and another one. And another freak accident. 3 freak accidents. You can count to infinity. Lars Sullivan is the winner. And Lars Sullivan, I think he's sending a message to Kane. Not 1, not 2, but 3 freak accidents to Zack Ryder. I'm not sure Zack Ryder has not moved. He has not moved after that second freak accident. 1, 2, 3. And Lars Sullivan is the victor here. And I think Kane has pissed off the wrong man. And Lars Sullivan, he's been targeting very smaller wrestlers, attacking the likes of Shelton Benjamin and Noam Dar and Kalisto, guys that are not even shy of 240 pounds. But Lars Sullivan, I believe, has met his match. I believe that Lars Sullivan is a bully, and I believe that Kane is gonna stop the bully and Lars Sullivan. As Lars Sullivan, oh, and this is very, very combustible, literally and figuratively. Here comes the big red machine, Kane. And Kane is making his way to the ring, and this does not look good for Lars Sullivan. And Lars Sullivan has left the ring. Gonna let Kane do his thing here. But his eyes, he might have moved, but Lars Sullivan's eyes have not left Kane's sight. Has not left the sight of Kane. Eyes locked on to the big red monster. And Kane and Lars Sullivan. And this is a battle of behemoths. Lars Sullivan immediately running into the ring is going to stare down Kane, and I think he's a little too small. But wait a minute. Kane has Sullivan up, choke slam levels Lars Sullivan. Chokeslam leveled Lars Sullivan. And now, Tombstone Pile Driver. Tombstone Pile Driver. And Kane has laid waste to Lars Sullivan for the second week in a row. And Kane is back, and Lars Sullivan has a big red problem. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, heinous words, heinous actions from Bray Wyatt, but we have to switch gears as we get set for this #1 contenders match, and it is for the WWE Championship. Who will face AJ Styles for the WWE title at Unforgiven? Here we go! As Sami Zayn makes his way to the ring. Remember what happened last week on SmackDown Live, the triple threat match between Zayn, Joe, and Adam Cole. And it led to Adam Cole tapping out to both Joe and Sami Zayn, leaving Zayn and Joe the winners in that elimination chase. Who had the momentum going in to the triple threat, to this one-on-one match? This week is both of them, as they made Adam Cole submit. Adam Cole eliminated from the chase. And this is what is going to finalize to Samoa Joe and Sami Zayn. And both of these men, they know each other very, very well. Joe making that walk, making the nonchalant walk down to the ring as he gets set to go toe-to-toe with the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. And Joe, smile from ear to ear here tonight as Joe puts up the sign. And this is going to be a hard-hitting affair between two men that know how to hit hard and know how to fight hard. As Joe and Sami Zayn are going to battle to see who will face AJ Styles at SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view Unforgiven in a couple of weeks, as Zayn and Joe lock eyes onto one another. As we get set, both men locking up here. Joe now behind the back, but now Sami Zayn fights out. We're going to kick off this contest with some mat wrestling here between two of the most decorated performers here in the sport we call professional wrestling, as Sami Zayn, arm behind back. Samoa Joe, arm behind back for Sami Zayn. Both of these men, they know each other very well. Been on the independent scene for a long time, both of these men, before they got their big breaks in World Wrestling Entertainment. And Joe with the agility to roll through, and look at the stalemate between both of these men. As Joe puts Sami Zayn in a headlock, Sami Zayn gonna push the big man off. The strength of Sami Zayn is insurmountable. Duck down, leapfrog, and Zayn claps Samoa Joe with a kick. Clapped the big man with a kick, and Sami Zayn said, "You want some? Come and get some." But a knee to the jaw. Knee to the jaw. And now Samoa Joe with the strikes. Samoa Joe with the strikes here. Continuing with the strikes, chops, and punches by Samoa Joe. Oh, elbow. And this is the man that has beat John Cena in the middle of that ring at SummerSlam. Oh, elbow right to the side of the face. Samoa Joe in trouble. Huge chop across the chest though. As now Sami Zayn gonna wrestle. Continue to wrestle. Wear down Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, a fighter. Is also a wrestler, but is also a fighter. Oh! Oh! Oh, and now Joe now smacking Sami Zayn. Smack the taste out of Sami Zayn's mouth right there. With the Samoan Blitz. As now Joe, oh! Launching Sami Zayn across the ring, and Sami Zayn is gonna feel the wrath of the Samoan submission machine. Power bomb lights up Sami Zayn. Shoulders are down now as Samoa Joe tried to go for a quick pin, and now Sami Zayn with a kick out. The winner of this match faces AJ Styles for the WWE Championship at Unforgiven. It's a great prize for what all three of these men, including Adam Cole, have been through. Oh, try to go for an elbow, nobody home. Sami Zayn hit hard. Now Sami Zayn, oh, the drop kick, but doesn't bring Samoa Joe down. Brings him down this time. Brought Samoa Joe down this time, and now Joe has to use the ropes to get to his feet, and now Joe, elbow right to the jaw. Elbow right to the jaw. And now Sami Zayn, oh, trying to take out the other knee. Trying to take out the other knee of Samoa Joe here. Oh! And you see, that knee has that knee brace. Sami Zayn playing it smart, trying to take down the big tree trunk legs of Samoa Joe. And now Sami Zayn gonna fly. No, Sami Zayn doesn't fly this time, but this time he does. And I think he was trying to psych out Samoa Joe, and it was successful as he hit Samoa Joe with a plancha. And oh, hit ribs first right on that barricade wall. And now Sami Zayn knows. He knows how to fight big men. Guys like Braun Strowman, he's went toe-to-toe against. Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, Big Show, and now Samoa Joe. And now Samoa Joe has him. Has him up! And just launches Sami Zayn. Almost threw him out of the ring damn near. And now, oh, goodness. Huge exploder suplex sends Sami Zayn across the ring. As now Joe. What is Joe gonna do next? Oh! Brings Sami Zayn down there with that tiger suplex and a kick out. Kick out at 2 as Samoa Joe. Oh, and a boot right to the jaw. Boot right to the jaw. Almost knocked Sami Zayn's lights out. And now the elbows. And I do not want to get in a striking fight with that man right there, Samoa Joe. But Sami Zayn pulling it all out. Gonna pull out all the stops. Able to lift and sends him down. Sends Joe down. He sent Joe down with that neck breaker. And now Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn shoulders are down for Joe, but a kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. Kick to the back. Samoa Joe like a possessed demon. Up to his feet. But Joe being hit with hard bare elbows by Sami Zayn. More hard bare elbows. And I think Joe might be out cold from those elbows. Back to spine. Back to spine by Sami Zayn. Oh, try to go for an elbow. And now the fist. Fist by Samoa Joe. And just slaps the taste out of Sami Zayn's mouth. And now Joe through the middle rope. Through the middle rope goes Joe. And that is a 300 and something pound man launching himself like a cruiserweight. And now, Samoa Joe gonna drag. Oh! Sami Zayn into the guardrail. You can hear every single impact, and my goodness. Places Sami Zayn right onto the guardrail. As now Samoa Joe circles Sami Zayn like prey. Oh! He circled Sami Zayn like prey. As now Samoa Joe with a chop to Zayn. Oh, and a backhand. Huge backhand. But Sami Zayn with the strength. And Sami Zayn with the wherewithal. And now Zayn. Can he do it? He can, and he sets him off. Sets him off. Back suplex right on the apron. Back suplex right on the apron. And now Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn now. Throws Samoa Joe back in. Throws Samoa Joe back in. And now Samoa Joe is in big trouble. Big trouble is the Samoan submission machine. There goes Joe and all. Joe landed hard. Joe landed hard on the outside. But Sami Zayn gonna launch himself over the top. And Sami Zayn is feeling a shot at the WWE Championship at stake in this contest. Who is gonna walk out the #1 contender? Will it be Samoa Joe? Or will it be that man right there in the red tights, Sami Zayn? No! Samoa Joe kicks out at 2 again. As Sami Zayn begins to complain to the referee. Remember, Sami Zayn, unsuccessful attempts at trying to get the Intercontinental title moved to SmackDown Live, is immediately put himself, into a WWE Championship program. Oh, and now Sami Zayn, half Nelson throw suplex, able to lift Samoa Joe and throw him. That takes skill, that takes strength. And now Sami Zayn, kick right to the gut. Kick right to the gut by Sami Zayn. And Zayn again spins him. Spin to Joe. He spun Joe around like a dreidel. And now again. Half Nelson. And Sami Zayn goes high, but no. Samoa Joe saw it coming. Referee knocked out in their exchange. And what the hell? Adam Cole? What the hell? Adam Cole absolutely leveled Sami Zayn. With the last shot. And come on. And of course he flees like a thug. He flees like a criminal. Does Adam Cole. And Samoa Joe, he saw it all. He saw the entire thing happen. And now the Uranagi. As Samoa Joe. But no. Sami Zayn is still fighting. For that WWE title. But oh no. Coquina clutch. The Coquina clutch is in. And Sami Zayn is in trouble. Sami Zayn is in trouble. And he has no choice. Sami Zayn passes out to the Coquina clutch. And look at this. Last shot by Adam Cole when the referee was at down and out. And it allowed Samoa Joe to make his way to Unforgiven, the challenge for the WWE Championship. Absolutely despicable actions by both Adam Cole the sore loser, and Adam Cole, and Samoa Joe. But nonetheless, Samoa Joe goes on to face AJ Styles at Unforgiven. And it's Samoa Joe, but wait a minute. AJ Styles making his way to the ring here. Making his way to the ring here with the WWE title. And you see AJ Styles all smiles here. And this is going to be a clash. A clash of the Titans. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week on SmackDown Live, it'll be one half of the Bludgeon Brothers and Rowan taking on one half of the Tag Team Champions, Jimmy Uso. Do not miss next week's SmackDown Live as Randy Orton makes his return after what happened last week between his father and Bray Wyatt. It's a can't-miss episode of SmackDown Live. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end SmackDown Live in Hampton, Virginia with the chairman of the WWE, Vince McMahon. Mr. McMahon making his way down to the ring. And Mr. McMahon, he's personally brought Kevin Owens back. He personally brought Kevin Owens out here to have a man-to-man, eye-to-eye interview. As Vince McMahon is all about making money. And that's what Vince McMahon is all about. It's about making cash. As Vince McMahon now, see what he has to say. And ladies and gentlemen, this has combustible written all over it. As Kevin Owens makes that stare down to the ring. And we haven't seen Kevin Owens since that Monday Night Raw a couple of weeks ago, where he powerbombed Tony Nese onto the Raw ring apron. First of all, Kevin Owens was on the Raw show. Second, he injured somebody on Raw when he's a SmackDown wrestler. A whole lot of fines were placed in Kevin Owens' name, and this is what is causing Eric Bischoff to give Shane McMahon a challenge that Shane McMahon has never even heard about. A lot is riding here tonight. Kevin Owens, he wants a WWE Championship match. Vince McMahon, of course, blinded by cash. He wants to see Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens beat the hell out of one another. Kevin Owens, wait a minute, what? Kevin Owens just said he's here to fight. He's here to fight. What the hell does that mean? What the hell? Oh my God! Kevin Owens! He just lit up Vince McMahon with a super kick, and now Kevin Owens gonna stomp away on the chairman. He's gonna stomp away on Mr. McMahon here. And Kevin Owens is attacking Mr. McMahon. Pop-up powerbomb! A pop-up powerbomb to Mr. McMahon. And Kevin Owens is possessed. Kevin Owens is possessed. And look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of Kevin Owens. Look at the eyes of Kevin Owens here. Vince McMahon is in dreamland. He just got leveled with a super kick by Owens. And oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. Please, Kevin, no. Kevin, don't. He did this to Tony Nese. He took Tony Nese out of action. And now Kevin Owens has Mr. McMahon up. Oh my. Oh no. Get him the hell away from here. Kevin Owens absolutely just leveled Vince McMahon with a powerbomb on the apron. 70-plus-year-old Vince McMahon powerbombed on the apron. Spinal injuries could have occurred there. And now we have paramedics for Vince McMahon. Unbelievable.